Hey guys, and welcome back to another exciting stream here on the channel. My name is Jamie Leonard here with TCG Unlimited, and today, uh, since we didn't get to stream yesterday, unfortunately, I had too much going on, um, and I know it's a lot later tonight than I really wanted to be starting, but we're at least here. So today, since I don't have a lot of time, I figured we'll do some more, continue the $25 deck budget challenge that I kind of made myself do. So yeah, that's a thing. We're gonna do that. So again, the object of the challenge is build a deck with $25 or less. We achieve that goal with $15 or less. And the goal is to see how long we can go and see if we can win a couple games without losing too terribly badly. Now, how it's going to go, who knows? But that is part of the fun. So I hope everybody's having a good night. I hope everybody had a great day. And hopefully we're going to get in some good games. Maybe. Hopefully. So I'm going to try to get at least one more deck built before the end of the week. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. Not sure if I just want to do a challenge deck or if I just want to actually start trying to put together something a little bit more serious. But we'll see. But yeah, so hopefully we'll have something a little bit more exciting to play around with here in a couple weeks or so. But it's going to take me a little while to actually get anything serious built. That's just not so easy to achieve. But we will see what happens. And so we're getting a couple of people popping in and out. Let's see if anybody stays. I don't do 1v1s. That's boring. So we're going to at least we'll let one more get in, and we'll start with a game of 3. And then after that, we'll just kind of see how things are going. So I'm considering a couple of ideas. I'm not sure which one I want to go with yet. I kind of want to give like some kind of a budget token deck a try just to see if I can make it work with my normal level of shenanigans. It should be possible. Not 100% sure. I might have to go with like soldier tokens or something. Maybe elves. I'm not sure yet. I mean, I know for a fact I could probably do like half decent goblins, but we'll just kind of see. But okay, and just like that, unfortunately, we're off to a 4-person game, but it's fine. We'll handle it. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the game. Hand's pretty good. We'll actually keep this. It's not bad at all. Not really. So we'll definitely keep this hand. Now let's see what we're playing against. Never hit it or another black creature enters the battlefield. Under your control, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Okay. Sacrifice another black creature, draw a card. Seems legit. I like the fact that it's only 3 black to cast that, though. That's pretty sick. God of Affliction, as long as your devotion to black and green is less than... Okay. Yeah, it's one of the gods. Okay. Exile target creature card from a graveyard. Its owner creates a 1/1 black and green snake enchantment. Creature token with Death Touch. Okay. And finally, Malik. Okay, play the top card of your library revealed. You may cast the top card of your library if it's instant or sorcery. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery from your library, copy it, and you may choose new targets for the copy. Okay, so he I think the biggest problematic decks are going to be these two. Not really concerned about this one. I've dealt with this commander before, so I kind of know what to expect. Although, he is off to a pretty quick start, so that might be an issue. But we'll see. Alright, let me make sure none of these have to bounce one back. No. So let's... So they both do black, green, so it doesn't really matter. Let's just start with this. And that will be it. Nothing spectacular. Don't have anything like a Soul Ring in this deck yet. And I'm kind of considering, like, once we've done the whole $25 challenge, do I really want to just let the deck go, or do I want to continue it? Am I a standard player? No, I'm not. I'm not really a big fan of standard. Like, I'll play it if usually, like, if a friend of mine or something lets me borrow a deck, I'll play it. But just for fun, I don't play competitive standard. I'm more modern and then commander. I like, me personally, I don't find that standard is as enjoyable. You can't quite do as many fun things as you can in other formats. And I'm very creative when I build things, so I like to be able to do some funny, unique things, and standard really doesn't give you that opportunity. It's pretty much just turn things sideways, try to smash for win. And that's not really exciting to me. Oh, it's just a Merchant Scroll. Okay. I can't really build it online, but I can definitely take a look at it, and if I feel like it's interesting, I might try to build it one day and then try to run it and just see how it goes. Okay, so let's see. That is a interesting conundrum here. But I think our still best. We're not doing anything at least until next turn, so let's just go ahead and throw this out too. Off to a little bit of a slow start, but it's still not bad. Like, nobody's doing anything crazy yet. That's an Urborg. Okay, we got to deal with that. Just these mono black decks that I've been running into the last couple days has been super annoying. Because like, pretty much the game comes down to how quickly can I find my acidic slime to get rid of those. And it's just really annoying. Let's see. Just yield through this because I don't care. That's the only downside is, like, this deck doesn't really, like, it's not built to be able to respond very well to things. Okay, he did cast his commander. Okay, fair enough. Let's get rid of these. I really only need these open just because I want to get an idea of what I'm looking at. Okay, Rot Farm. Fair enough. So let's see. His commander, what did he play? Okay, Herald. Okay. Yeah. Making enchantments cost less. Yeah, that's what that deck likes to do. It's going to be a bunch of reinforcement type enchantments. Which we can deal with as long as we find our acidic slime. Because that's going to be the issue. It's like, if we can find our acidic slime, we can pretty much deal with it. And like anything he enchants, as long as he doesn't give it... As long as he doesn't run in, like, enchantments that give protection from our colors, we can just bounce it every time he tries to enchant his things. Which is always great. Brainstorm, okay. And let's see this. What, Commander Sphere? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, he's got a Commander Sphere, so it's again not anything big. We can deal with it. The only thing is like we can't ramp the best in the world, and I feel like we're not going to get the best exchange out of this. But I think what we're going to do, because we have to destroy one, right? Yeah, we have to sacrifice one. Oh, of course I would draw that. Okay, so what I think we're going to do is we run more force than anything else. So we're going to do that. The other three don't really matter. We'll do this. We'll sacrifice our force, go get more. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to sacrifice this. That's going to give us 2 more force. You know what? Actually, let's... Yeah, let's get 2 more force. Because we do have 2 more search methods. And that will be pretty much the end of that. Okay, so that's the later turn. That is if we attempt to try to do the infinite untap mana trick. Which I really don't want to do, because I can imagine in this game it's going to be really annoying to do that. Real life it wouldn't be so bad, because you can pretty much do that combo pretty quickly, but in this game I feel like it's going to be more annoying than it's worth. So it'll be just enough for whatever I'm trying to do and not just go crazy with it. I tend to go overboard with combos, so I think it should just let you just completely, like, if you don't uncheck it, just let you completely yield through everything, but that's just me personally. Alright, so our opponent is going to get out Nighthawk. You know, like, Nighthawk's a great card. Like, I've always liked that card. So who did he punch? Did we get punched? I feel like we got punched. No, we lost life for this. Okay. Let's see, who has... Okay, he actually hit him because he's got the 2 commander. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so he's already getting started pretty early here. Which one is he choosing? Okay. Alright, so we got to get rid of that because that's going to draw him cards. And that's the thing, is like I draw a lot of cards myself, but you know, we don't want our opponents doing that. So, and let's see, we do not have a blue source, unfortunately. Otherwise we would 2, 4, yeah, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, so we can go ahead and cast our commander next turn and see how that goes. Alright, so who's he going to swing at? Probably me. I feel like it's going to be me. Me or this guy. Because he's got a 2/2 and he's not going to mind chumping that Nighthawk. And I can't do anything to protect, so I'd probably would have swung it at me, honestly. Just to see how much I'd be willing to get rid of this, but just over 2 damage, I'd have probably just taken it. Besides, we're going to want to potentially abuse this later. Depending on how things go. So I think what I want to do is get our commander out. Yeah, I think that's probably the play. And then start abusing triggers on the next turn. Of course, this is assuming any of that is allowed to stew. Is this goblins? Yeah, oh, gracious. Goodness. Wayfarer's Bauble. Oh, great. Okay, I know where this is going. I already know where this is going. This is going to be some kind of like Goblin Storm, isn't it? I forgot that that's actually pretty viable for goblins. I don't want to do this because, like, on the next turn, he'll be able to... Okay, so that just does opponents. We may not be quite in as bad as a position as I thought. Let's see, blue, green, black. The other two don't matter. We did play a land, right? We played the island. Okay. I'm not gonna poke for one. That would just be fairly pointless because I wouldn't be able to beat anything in this situation. That would be like one of the world's most easiest blocks. I'm not giving up a free body just that easy. That's the problem is like, I wasn't expecting goblins, so that's, I don't really know what his plan is. I feel like it's probably just some kind of, I see blue-red, and I just feel like it's all to be storm. I gotta watch out for these, otherwise they're gonna get too big for me to deal with. A lot of them's just gonna fly right over me, so there's not gonna be a lot I can do there. I don't gain life fast enough to outpace them. And unfortunately, like if I don't top deck Acidic Slime next turn, I feel like he's going to get too far ahead. So first game may not go the way of the budget deck. But that's fine. We're always here for the laughs. Yeah, so, alright, so now at least we've made it where like his commander can't just completely swing at us. So he's not coming over here. Now, the problem is flying Death Touch. Well, flying Lifelink pretty much beats everything in my deck. I don't have a way to deal with flyers. I mean, I do in a sense, and I don't, but I'm not gonna. The few flyers I do have are a little too valuable for just throwing them away. And yeah, unfortunately, I just have Death Touch Lifelink. Like, I'd probably be in a much better situation if it was first strike Death Touch Lifelink, but, you know, I ain't playing that commander. Alright, which one is he playing this time? Whenever it or another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, creatures your opponent controls get -1/-1 until end of turn. So that just auto kills. Yeah, that just auto kills this, which is not great. Okay, so he's got like a whole deck of just nothing but enchant creatures, which is probably a better situation than I was expecting, because I was expecting kind of like Bruna enchantment type thing, where it's just buff the commander sling. So it may be a much bigger threat than I was initially thinking. Yeah, because he's just dropping enchantments after enchantments now. So whenever Strength of the Fallen or another enchantment enters the battlefield and your control target creature gets +X/+X, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Okay. Alright, now he's got Devotion. He's got me down to a 1/3, which is not great. Somebody's graveyard's going away. Oh, he hits mine. Why hit mine? Not like it matters. I mean, I do have Graveyard Recursion, but it's not that great. Like, I have to pay life to get things back, and granted, I would have only paid 1 life for that card, but still. Okay. I feel the commander's coming at me, maybe? I'd be kind of underwhelmed if it doesn't. And then I feel like these two will go elsewhere, probably at him, but it looks like he just swung into somebody else and let that go. Okay, so I think he swung back. I mean, I'm perfectly content with letting them kill each other. Although I do forget, since it is enchant creatures, I do forget. I'm not sure if acidic slime can kill them or not. I guess we'll find out. But it looks like our commander will survive for the time being, which is the optimal situation. And unfortunately, being mono black, he's not going to have a lot of great enchantment removal. He's just going to have mostly in creature removal. So we're going to have to completely rely on this red deck to do all the removal, which I'm not a fan of, but as long as he sees Mr. Sharko or whatever his name wants to be, as long as he sees him as the enemy, we're good. Okay, that works. That works. I really want to upgrade this to like a Crater Hoof or something, but that wasn't in budget, unfortunately. Okay, this is the bounce. No, okay, it's not. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and play this. Oops. Don't know why it does that sometimes. Sorry about that. Yeah, sure. So it does actually technically double those triggers twice, doesn't it? I forget about those. I forget about that actually working with that card. Now I know it works wonderfully. I remember it. I always remember it works wonderfully with my Scry lands, but I forget about those actually having those life gain triggers. Okay, so what I feel like we're going to do is just do this. So, 1, 2... Actually, you know what? Let's pretend that they don't know that I don't have a 1-cost counterspell. So let's fake them out a little bit. Because I totally don't, but we're going to make them believe that I do. Not worried about... Not really... Well, I guess he could have a counterspell. But we'll see, because he's not done a whole lot. So he potentially has answers. And that is what worries me. He potentially has those counters. Destroy... Wow. Okay. Destroy target legendary creature. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, sure, it's a great card, or it's a great effect. But I'd just be running cards that just destroy target creature. I mean, at that point, I would not run a heavily reliant card like that. That's just too reliant on things going perfectly. I mean, like, if he had that, why didn't he... Well, I guess he couldn't respond to the land drop. So it probably is the smarter thing that I did that. Oh, wait. Oath of Liliana. Oh, great. Okay. Great, great. Okay. I feel like my creatures are getting bullied here. I do find it funny, though, that I'm sitting here saying, like, I ain't worried about him countering, but he does effectively counter. I mean, it wasn't a counter, but I didn't get to fully abuse it. But I feel like I want to focus him now because just like everything he's done is just targeting me. I don't know how I feel about that. So I feel like what we probably need to do... okay, so can we cast our commander again? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can. Question is, do we want to? Ooh, I love that card. I used to love playing that card in a Dragon Modern deck. It was a lot of fun. Destroy target non-basic land you don't control and target non-basic land of an opponent's choice you don't control. Deal 7 damage to target creature you don't control and 7 damage to target creature of its choice you don't control. Okay. I mean, if he's smart, he takes out the Urborg, but... what's he targeting? Is he just targeting that? Why target me? I am not doing anything to you. I mean, like, if I'm the one that's getting to choose the land that's going to get destroyed, I'd be choosing his since he's the one playing it. I'd make him regret his own choices, but that's just me. Well, let's see. I mean, does it just keep going? Does, like, each of us get to do this? So I get set back a land. Well, so did he. Kind of, in a sense. I don't know, this is a really weird situation. So what? I feel like what we want to do is probably just throw our commander out again. I feel like that's probably the best choice. What is that again? +1/+1. Other green creatures you control get +1/+1. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may create a 1/1 black-green worm creature token. Okay. Wait, that's a creature in and of itself? It is. Okay. So for me to abuse this correctly, I need the mana to cast him plus 3. Well, really +2, so I only really need 5. But I need at least 6 lands to really do it. Okay. Okay. That's great. Make that smaller. I don't care. So we'll go ahead and cast again. Let's go black, green, blue. It's 3. Wait a minute. I think I messed up. I should have played this swamp. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. I messed up. Great. But I can do this. I can do that. So I'll definitely do that. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll go with that and see where that gets us. So I think we're going to go get a forest and probably... I feel like we should get another island. Because we have to get ready for royal things. And then I still have 4 mana. Do I want to do something with that? No. I want to leave that up. Because it is, yeah, it is the right color sets. Okay. So leave that up and I can counter something if I don't like it. Let's go ahead and do that. Although, you know what? If I'm going to consider doing something, I need to be able to respond, so. Not entirely sure what would even be worth. Not sure what would be worth countering at the moment, but we'll see. Let's see. So yeah, with him on 3 lands, I'm not exactly concerned. Yeah, with him with 3 lands, I'm not really concerned about him doing anything right now. The only problem is his field is just going nuts. And unfortunately, there's not anything we can do about it. Tell you what, though, we're going to counter anything he plays because he's being a bully. He's been a bad bully. So we're going to deal with you somehow, some way. Oh, wait, I only took 2 from that? He must have just hit me with this. I mean, I just swung everything at me. Can't do anything about that. So you can just trigger all of his abilities just by exiling a creature. Which is cool. I mean, it's certainly an interesting thing. Tap target creature you control and target creature of an opponent's choice. That they control, those creatures fight each other. And it's, I mean, it's yeah, not really a lot I can do there. So, unfortunately, we're definitely not in a great position. I'm not seeing a lot of my draw support, which is terrible. It's a lot of mana. You know what? Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not having indestructible gods. Yeah, we're not doing that. Well, I mean, at least I made him burn his copy spell. And it doesn't negate, so at least I will stop one of them. Oh, he's choosing to get the lifelink. I would figure he'd go for the god. Well, I guess he can't. Yeah, he can't just because he doesn't play those colors. So I guess that wouldn't make much sense. And we'll get a forest with this, because that makes 3. So. Oh, and we finally get our acidic slime. Not that that really matters. Let's see. Black, green, blue, 3, 4, 5. And after that, that's all we can do, unfortunately. Or put in a situation where that's really not a lot we can do. I mean, sure, I'm going to get 2 triggers of this, but, you know. And I feel like I probably want to hit his... I don't know what I want to hit at this point. I'm so far behind. I feel like I need to get rid of that soul ring, for sure. But, I'm not entirely sure. I don't care about the Bojuka Bog. I'm going to get rid of the Urborg. That way this Bojuka Bog just does nothing. Okay, so... Is it this one? Yeah, that's the one I want to... that's the one I need to kill if I can. If he swings it, he's definitely not going to swing it at me, because I'll kill it. You know what? I'll take 3. Alright, so what I'm going to actually do is kill this and his draw support. Okay, yeah. Like, I still don't see the point of this guy's deck. He's not actually done anything. Like, he's sure you made a copy of a thing. Cool. You're making this as a sorceress cost 1 less. Cool. If only I had a Terastodon, I could make all of you go away. But that would be kind of rude. That would be a little rude of me, and I'm not that kind of person. You're lucky. Alright, so see, acidic slime targets this and this. Maybe I get lucky and I can flash it back. Who knows? Yeah, Flying Lifelink, he could choose to hit one of us and at least gain some aspect of that back. Didn't really do anything. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yay, acidic slime. This would be the part where you don't counter me. Get rid of you. And get rid of you. Okay, so I can hit them, which is great. And I don't think the blue-red guy is going to stop me, because otherwise we're all pretty much out of the game at this point. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cast this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's get rid of a forest. To get 2 more forests. That gives us 4 mana, which I can't really do anything else with. So that'll be the turn, and now we at least have our Death Touch stuff back. And now he doesn't have his draw engine, which is a bonus. Okay, so now all we need is our little 3-cost mage, and I think we can go off. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. I need at least 8. No. 5, 6, 7, 8. I need at least 9. Well, 9 to be able to basically cast everything in my hand forever. Nine basically gives us infinite mana. Well, let's see. I don't think I have 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I do. Yeah, sure. I can't turn target creature card from your... Okay, that was him playing that. I'm perfectly fine with him doing that. Don't want him doing that. Let's see. What did he choose to get? Okay, Nighthawk. Okay, fair enough. And he's going to immediately deploy it again. Okay, fair enough. Don't really care about that. I mean, if Nighthawk is like your go-to card, that's perfectly fine with me. Yeah, that's going to be my next target, pal, just so you know. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature or land card from among them into your hand. Put the rest into your graveyard. Ooh. Ghost Quarter, Foul Orchard. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Like, can we see that again, please? Yeah, see, I'm definitely glad that bit the dust. That Mana Vault would have been pretty annoying. Not immediately, of course, but it would have been fairly annoying. I'd like a Ghost Quarter right about now. You know, that's a weird thing. It's like I even have Ghost Quarters and I didn't even think about putting that in here. It's like Ghost Quarter would at least give me another method for destroying like a problematic land. Put a Ghost Quarter, Strip Mine. Return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Swiftfoot Boots. You do know that's not going to help you, right? Because I can just kill that too. And unless I'm mistaken, he doesn't even have the mana to equip it this turn. So it's not going to do him a lot of good. What is it, a 3/3? Cool, yeah, sure. Swing that bad boy on over here. I mean, if I'm... Who's he attacking? I mean, like, I'd have happily give... Like, if I'd been one of them, I'd been like, sure, here, take this Nighthawk. You'll gain some life, but at least your guy goes away and you gotta take another turn. So yeah, so for the moment, this guy is definitely still the big threat. I mean, this guy hasn't done anything the entire game. But, you know, just because I say that, like, he'll be the one that wins. That's just the way things go. We'll see. I mean, like, we're not in a great situation. Like, I'm pretty much just in top deck mode. I can't play the 2 cards in my hand. Not yet. Because that's going to be part of the combo as well. Because I can just give essentially unlimited power and swing at everything. And since it does give trample and vigilance, like, even if I have to go plan B, things still end it better for me. Because I can just end the combo with everything still in my hand. And let's see. Exile target, insert sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard. Copy those cards. Cast the copies if able without paying their mana cost. Exile Spell Twine. I mean, does he get the Entwine, though? Because you can't pay the Entwine. So I would have done that, honestly. That guy does not do anything. Man, this is not great. I've controlled 10 or more lands. Okay, so essentially as soon as I can play another land, I can have him flip. I am not bothering anybody, so continue to do things at ye own leisures. Sadly, that's the goal at this point, is just not to make enemies. Let's just see how things go. Three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, all we have to do is draw land. Although right now, I'd really rather draw like Regal Force or something. Like I don't even want to waste a Regal Force, but like I really need to draw Regal Force. It's actually kind of funny how badly I actually need to draw that card. Because with the double trigger, I'll at least draw 6. But I really need to, because like I said, if I can find anything that bounces a creature and I can cast both with at least one additional, I can at least abuse that to destroy everything. I can just declare GG and be done with this game. I hate this guy. I really dislike you right now. I really dislike you right now. Well, I can at least get him back later. Problem is, if he plays another enchantment, I have to discard this. And that's not going to be great for my health. I mean, sure. I mean, I'd be putting it on this, because that, I mean, like, that's, like, legitly my next target. That and probably this. Of course, if I draw my, like I said, if I draw a bounce, then I'm just going to blow up all enchantments and artifacts anyway. Well, all enchantments, artifacts, and non-basic lands. So I'd get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, if you want to... this guy's already at 16. Oh, he's casting. I mean, Cyclonic Rift would be great, just to make you burn it. I mean, honestly, like, that's the... Target player gains control of up to 3 target non-attacking creatures until the end of turn. Untap those creatures. They block this turn if able. He has exactly 3. Really? Really? Are you that? Wow. Wow. This guy is really that dumb. And he took my acidic slime. I mean, you basically made it impossible for me to... You've made it impossible for me. I mean, you realize that, right? You've made it impossible for me to help save us. I don't think he's realizing that he basically made it impossible for me to save us. So he just cost us the game. He effectively just made us throw away the entire game. There's nothing I can do to save us now. See, dude, you could have stopped all this. Now there's nothing I can do. Like I'm legitimately at the point I don't even want to continue this game. This is an idiot that has literally allowed this guy to win this game. He should have taken his own cards and made it block this. Especially this. Propaganda, okay. I mean, like, depending on what the top my top deck is whether or not I even continue to play this out. What are you going to cast for 2? That's kind of much it. That's pretty much it. Can I cast it again? Black, blue, green, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 2 more. That's fine. I can do that. So you go through all that trouble, realize you still can't do anything, and then leave? You screw other people out of potentially playing the game? Like, I'm probably okay with finishing this game now, because the guy deserves to win after he basically got handed the game to him. I mean, by all means, he should have taken control of this, and this, and made them all block this. Sure, it wouldn't have killed it, but he would have I mean, essentially, like, maybe throw just this at it, and make it block this where it has to die. Yeah, no, this one. This one. Throw this at it so it has to die. And then we wouldn't have been in such a bad position. Exile target, what? Exile target card from a graveyard. Oh, that's great and all. So let's see. Did he not do anything? I mean, he only has to pay 1 to do it, so. I mean, all he's got to do is beat that trigger. Because the exile is not a cost. And of course, this guy's not that smart, so he doesn't realize that he could do that. I mean, it doesn't really matter. There's nothing I can do. He's got a 7/7. There's really nothing I can do here. Well, I have no hand thanks to your card. And then the other guy that pussied out and left, I have nothing. Like, cool. I'm going to be able to make a, what, 12/12 every turn? Yeah, man, it's like, okay, cool. I can spend 6 mana to make a 12/12 every turn. I mean, that does nothing. Like, sure, if you hadn't screwed up my combo, sure, I could have done something. Give it +80/+80 trample vigilance and smack for game. Sure, I could have done that. We could have had fun magic, but no. Alright, who does he come at here? That's... I mean, I kill a worm at the very least. Like, if nothing else, I kill a worm. Although, actually, no, that doesn't matter. They're all 3/3s, so which one I choose to kill is irrelevant. But I think he's more interested in trying to do that. Yeah, okay. I mean, you're not killing me with commander damage. I don't care. And like that's the thing is like all this guy has to do is like throw the tokens at me next turn and I die. As there's nothing I can do. Like there's literally nothing I can do. As I do believe, if memory serves correctly, Regal Force just says creatures I control. Like if it was all, that'd be fine. I'd draw what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 2, 6 now. I draw 20 cards. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay, so what I can do, however, is I can get, what, this guy? No. And this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exactamundo. Dual triggers. You're not doing that anymore, and you're not doing that anymore. So, we may or may not live. We will just have to see. Well, I mean, it's fine in a sense because he's gonna have to cast it again, and it's gonna have summoning sickness. And then yield through the turn. See, I would have won if that other guy hadn't done what he did. This game would be over. No. Not attacking. Huh. Hadn't seen that card yet. Of course, that's, when you're out of the game for like a year, kind of happens. Of course, that may be an older card, and who knows? And I just never knew about it, but that would have been great in my old Liliana zombie token deck type thing I built. I mean, sure. See, what does this got at this point? It's a 3/3, so... Yeah, I still think we lose, but, I mean, I mean, the thing is, if he doesn't kill me, then I get 2 more triggers with this. Let's see. Yeah, everything's coming at me. That's still pretty much lethal. And if only you had Flash, my Ether Adept, but it doesn't matter in the van anyway. Yeah. Okay. That game, we should have won that game a long time ago. Unfortunately, we kind of got the bad end of that one. Hold on, guys. Alright, sorry about that. I had a question. I am playing now, in fact. So if you'd like to jump on and play a game, we can play a game real quick. But yeah, we're playing. Try to get in some games. Let's see how it goes. Should have won that last game, but oh well. Like, I legitimately only needed 2 turns, and that would have been the end of that game. I could have done all the things. I could have blown up everything and took everything. Alright, we're gonna start it there. Played a 4-person game. I don't really want to do that again. Not right now. Okay. This is a terrible hand. Why, game? Why do you hate me? Why do you haunt my dreams so? No, we definitely got a mulligan this way. Oh, this game hates me. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, we got a mulligan again. No, I'm off to a bad start. No, that's still pretty bad. I mean, how bad can it be, right? Like, I run a lot of land. And like, in all honesty, I only needed to draw that, so. I actually only need like 4 mana to go. Oh no. I only need, what was it? 7 really to go infinite? But, let's see. What to put back? That one can go back. Yeah, I don't need that. Alright, let's see. What are we starting with? Temple of Mystery. I need to put temples, but I haven't decided if I actually want to bother upgrading these decks, or if I'm just going to take them apart to do another challenge video. Or a challenge stream, I mean. So I haven't decided yet. Alright, let's see. What are we playing against? Teller of Tales, Vigilance, Human Druid. Okay. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card, then you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Wow, that is nasty. Okay. I'm going to take your card. One day I will take your card. Yeah, let me do this until it's actually my turn. Okay, oh, and I draw Elemental. Cool. Alright, let's do that. Nothing else we can do. I just kind of need to avoid... Well, I'd like to avoid my bounce lands, but, if it happens, it happens. What is this? I missed it. Planar Guide. Exile Exile guide. Exile all creatures at the beginning of the next end step. Return those cards to the battlefield or the owner's control. Okay, so it's like a cheaper... what was that? Was it an artifact or was it an enchantment? It was a red-white one that... It was. I think it was... I want to say it was an enchantment. Basically, it was like make dudes every turn, and then you could sacrifice it to exile all your guys for a turn. It was probably like one of my favorite cards in my Aurelia deck, just because of the protection that thing gave you. Thought Vessel. Why? Why we have to play broken things? It's fine. We play broken things too. Yeah. Can't do anything else right now. But it's coming together. And we got Royal, so that's good. We got a retreat. We'll definitely play that next. Paladin of Atonement. At the beginning of each upkeep, if you lost life this last turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Paladin. When Paladin dies, gain life equal to its toughness. It's not bad for a 2-drop. I feel like it should have been a 0/1 for that kind of an ability, but... Okay, so who's getting pinged? I feel like it's me. Am I getting pinged? I did not. Solemn. I'd like to put a Solemn in here too, but that did not fit the budget. Solemn would be a great addition, but it does not fit the budget. Alright, so let's do this. Some of this, some of that. A little bit of everything. So let's see. If I top deck a land, we can start doing things. I'm not doing anything, so yeah. Alright, so let's see. I'm definitely going to get hit by a Solemn. Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting hit by at least something this turn. This go around. Ooh, Avenger. Okay. Oof. 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 Oh, I don't like things that put counters. Oh, it's going to be annoying. But it's fine. I mean, I do have answers. Whenever you cast a crit. Oh, okay. He's just doing mana dorks. Okay. Cool beans. Oh, I need... Like, so I can... If I take this, that's double draw power for me. Oh, man. Are you kidding? Are you joking? No, you're not. Unfortunately, why are you not joking? I'll pretend that I have a blue counter spell. That only costs 1 blue, because I'm definitely running those expensive cards. Totally not, but, you know, we'll play pretend. Maybe they'll fall for it. Oh yeah, if I don't take that, we're gonna be in trouble. Because I have a feeling he's just running all of these little guys just for, like, free draw. And then, like, Solemn's going to draw a card. He's going to chump block probably this. Ah, Audric. I miss you, Audric. Like, I don't really even have to read you to remember what you do. I memorized you a long time ago. You and I were best friends for a few months before I was ever banned from ever playing with you again. You were probably the first deck that I think it was ever banned from our group. Because no one liked you. You did bad things to people. You made people regret playing Magic. Of course, then again, so did every deck I have ever played, according to some people. Intruder. Oh, great. Okay. Oh, great. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Wait, how is he? How did he recast that? What is he tapping for? Not sure. Is it something he played and I'm just not paying attention? No. What is he doing? How is he getting that back? I'm not sure, but whatever. Okay, so we have this. We're going to do that. Unfortunately, I don't want to do this because I really need to help my friend here. We got to stay in this game. If we don't, we're in trouble. Wow. Problem is, okay, I'm at four mana. I can potentially take it next turn, but I can't do anything this turn. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Whatever. Oh, okay. I ain't concerned about that. Yes, I would like my ability, please. Thank you. And she was just one card, right? Yeah, okay. I gotta get a blue because I have to assume I'm gonna draw land. And then we're gonna do this. Because giving me +1/+1 or +1/+0 does not do anything for me this turn. Because I can't swing at anybody's field. Great. This is not a good place to be in. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I mean, did I not read him completely? Oh, I'm not. Okay. I was more concerned with just the fact that it was just... Okay, yeah, okay. Alright. Okay, so yeah, basically as long as he's got 3, he can spam draw. 2, 4, 5. Nope. Can't take it. This is not good. This is not good. Let's see. 2, 4, 5. Shoot. I can't even royal this turn. Two, 4, 5. Nope. I mean, no, not unless you if you've got a path, like if you can, like honestly, I don't even know what I'd want you to even path. I mean, granted, he's making your Avenger. He's gonna make your Avenger huge by doing that. Let's see, what's he chumping? It doesn't really matter. You win that confrontation no matter what. I don't want to kill the Odric, honestly. Like, that Odric's going to become a problem. Not just for him, but for me too. Like, because I know what Odric does. I know what Odric does, my friend. And tops. Lightning Greaves. No, he's going to keep me from taking Odric. Yes, I love it. I love it. Let's see. What do I do here? Now let's target creature. Where's my card? Where's my bounce that says target permanent? Like, granted, I could make him put it back in his hand, but like at this point, he's got enough mana to cast it as many times as he wants. Oh, well, this is not a good position to be in. And let's see, what is that? Yeah, Ancient Tomb, that's what I thought. So he's actually got a lot of mana, plus the Reliquary, plus that. It's a lot of things I have to blow up. Wow. Yeah, and he's just going to abuse Memnite spam. But, I mean, hey, like, if he keeps doing it, you can just beat him down with an Avenger. That would be hilarious. It'd be like the game that I almost killed somebody with a Sarah's Angel, or not Sarah's Angel, Sarah Ascendant, before anybody actually played their first card, just because, you know, Ascendant is like the most cheaty card in EDH possible. Come on over here, I dares you. I dares you. Watch what I'm going to do. I say no blocks. No, you hit me for 2. I could have killed it, but that's not worth it. Can I kick? Yes, I can. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it didn't let me. No. Wow, okay, I messed up. I goofed. No. I mean, like, I could help you out potentially. Like, I could, I mean, like, in theory, I could kill him just with land triggers. I don't imagine he's running much life gain. Can't believe I just goofed that bad, though. Actually, I suppose I should. I should be able to believe that quite well, in fact. But at least by doing that, I make it where I draw land I can steal. Well, as long as I draw land, I can steal. Had I not goofed that up, I would have been able to steal no matter what, but I goofed. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Alright, I draw land, I can steal. I don't draw land. I mean, like, you might want to hold that path until my turn, because if I can drop Royal, we can do it that way, but I have to have the landfall trigger. And I'd rather you, and if you're going to do it, I'd rather you hit the Lionwurst Scout more than anything else. And I honestly really don't want that to happen, but, I mean, like, if I have to choose, I'd rather that, because then I can just bounce this, rinse and repeat. Like, you've got Odric protected, so you don't have to worry about losing your best card. Okay, you did. Oh, wow. And I'm powering up Paladin unintentionally. Oh, that's true. Path is sorcery. Okay. Well, your path, maybe, anyway. Okay. Uh, well, yeah. If you're gonna do, if you want to do that, and just hit the Lionware Scout, because then I can use my agent to steal regardless, and we can at least put him to stop him for one turn. He only gets that one more turn. And maybe he finds something else he'd rather do. Or I mean honestly, I think you can can't you force him to block it now? Yeah, you could just make him chump it. You can make him chump it into your Avenger. Kill off the you could I mean yeah, you could legitimately kill both of his creatures off. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Yeah, that hurts. Okay. Wow. Uh well, I can keep powering up the Paladin, but that's about the best I can do. This is going to be one of those games where it's like I wish I kind of had better cards and I could be like Preordain and stuff like that. Ponder. Have a lot better card control. Consecrated Sinks. Like, that would be amazing right now. Like, I'd just be looking at him like, continue drawing. Oh, that works too. Now you could just get rid of it. So now you could just directly get rid of it and make it cost 2 more. Or I steal it. I mean, it doesn't matter. Because when I steal with this, it's permanent. I steal with this, it's not. Problem is, I'd rather get this out with my commander in play, but that's not going to happen. This game accelerated way too quickly. Yeah, man, that was. I mean, yeah, there really wasn't anything else you could do there, because he's got the mana he could just recast and continue the Memnite loop, but at least with this he can't do that anymore, and there's no way for him to recur it. Unless he's willing to risk some of those 1 or 2 off cards that will let him get things back from exile, which I doubt it. And I doubt somebody's going to waste that on a Memnite. I really do. Like, I love Memnite as much as the next person, but it's not worth it. Search your library for an... Okay, Enlightened Tutor. Okay. Okay, we need to make him shuffle somehow. Yes, we do. We need to make him shuffle somehow. Okay, so what's the play here? I think it's just going to be this. Take. Smack him for 2, teach him what for. I mean, like, the problem is, like, you realize, like, once we kill this guy off, because he's already pretty weak, I gotta deal with soldiers, and I don't like dealing with soldiers. So I gotta start doing some... I gotta start doing some planning here. I mean, like, granted, yeah, sure, he's drawn a lot of cards, but he hasn't done anything with them, so I don't feel like I should... Oh, great. Why? The one time. No, the one time. No. No. No, the one thing I did not need him doing. Are you kidding? Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, great. Okay, well, there goes those plans. Execute plan B. 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, oh yeah. Believe me, I'm aware. That's pretty much going to be the play next turn, depending on what happens. Because next turn I can do that. Actually, I can do that quite a few times. And I'm not actually going to use the Adept. I'm going to use this because it costs less. Because this basically does the same thing. Just for 1 mana. This just only does, this can just do anything. Oh man, that hurt. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to kill him off of triggers. Alright. Okay, so let's see. How many times can I trigger this? If I draw land, I can actually trigger it a couple times. Actually, if I draw land, I can do quite a lot of things. Because when I play a land, now, like if it was get one in, like if this was get one in play one, or like if it was like get one in hand, it'd be busted. Because then I could play it, untap. Well, actually use this, play one, untap. I would have liked to have gotten this out, but I don't think that's going to happen. So let's see, how many times can I do this? Costs 4, so 2, 4, that leaves 2 mana. I can only do it once. Oh, that's a thing. Okay. Well, that's at least good for you. Of course, now you can still make him chump. Now you can make him block into the Herald. Because that'll get through his protections. Wait, why didn't that work? Because that's supposed to get through protection because you're choosing the blocker, not actually affecting the card. That should have worked. Or he must have did something I didn't see. I must not have been paying attention. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, what's he returning? Does he have the... I don't think he has the... Okay, no, because you can't pay overload with Cascade. Like, that could have handed him that. Like, Cascade could have easily handed him the game there. Or not Cascade, but Cyclonic Rift Overload would have easily handed him the game. I'm losing sight of everything that this man has in play. So he's got his own Lightning Greaves and boots. Ah, Dissipation Field. That's gonna be no. Why, dude? Why are you so annoying? I mean, sure. I mean, at this point. You don't have any color mana open, so I'm not too concerned. Okay. I have the play. Are you ready for the most broken thing ever? Alright, I have the play. 4, 5, 6. Yes, I have the play. Guess what I have in my hand, my friend? I have the card that ends you. Then I have to do something about soldiers, and I'm not going to like doing that. No, I don't think I'm going to attack. That wouldn't be very intelligent. I can't really risk losing anything at the moment. Okay, well, let's see. Yield through this turn. Okay, so as soon as he plays his commander, I steal it off of Wild's effect. Or off of my Scout's effect. So he can't bounce it because it doesn't have haste. I won't give him the chance to put boots. Unless he's got some card I don't know about that gives him instant speed and artifact equip, then we're good. Alright, tap your mana, my friend. Cast your general and let me take it. Ooh. When Avenger Zendikar enters the battlefield, each land you control. Oh, that would have been nice. That would have been super nice to take. Yeah, I'm going to take that one. Oh man, could you imagine like with my double inner triggers? Like that would be busted. Is it legendary? No, so like I can make a bunch of copies of this. On each plant creature, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, nothing I can do about that, but so yeah, if he does, I don't know. Like I kind of have to assume the worst here. Yeah, that's cool. You untap all of your creatures like 100 times. I'm not really concerned about that. And I will be taking your guy. Like, don't even... Like, somehow please cast your commander too so I can just take them both. Like, that would be the ideal situation here. Now I just need to draw a specific card, and we're good to go. Actually, if I draw a clone, like that'd be great too. Clone would be awesome right about now too. Let's see, paying the cost for... Do it. Play your general. Please play your general. No? Okay. So what is dissipation triggering off of? Whenever a opponent deals damage to you, return it to its owner's hand. What is the target there, though? What dealt him damage? Oh, okay. I see what's going on now. Oh man, unfortunately I can't take an enchantment. Tomb? No? Is it this? Oh yeah, okay. Pay 1 life, add 1 mana of any color. Okay, so I now must prepare for fisticuffs. Oh no, you don't. No, no, we're not. No, no, we're not having that. No, no, give me your card. Exactly what I was waiting for. Yeah, no, you don't get a Lightning Greaves on no Avenger. Sorry, bro. I play that card. I know exactly how good it can be. Yeah, get over here. So does... Now my question is, at this point... Yeah, we'll let his end step happen. What is this at the beginning of Lost Life? Yeah. Yeah, I'm powering up your guy. Unfortunately, that can't be helped. Ooh. That's juicy. So I think we're going to do this, actually. And I need to pay, what is it? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is going to be juicy. Everybody now. Huh. Yeah, we're going to do this. I'm going to take that. Let's see, do I care about this thing? Yeah, I better take that, because that could reset the tokens that I'm about to go through the trouble of stealing. I'm going to take that. We're going to take that. No more Cascade. We're going to do that. And we're going to do that. And we're going to do this. And a little bit more of this. He's going to do it anyway. Let's just return those cards to the battlefield under their owner. Okay. Is there a point now? No. This is great. I have to actually sit here and say no, I don't want to use triggers now. Oh, my soul hurts. Oh, this hurts. This is painful. I steal nothing. No. Oh no, that's terrible. That sucks. Oh well. Oh, all those triggers. No. Actually. Yeet. Oh, this is going to be thunderful. Okay, one. You know what? I want the Avenger still. Yes. I'm going to have to make an entire solo video on what just happened just because that was absolutely amazing. I should have remembered to tell my commander I needed him to be exiled instead of going back to the command zone that turn. Enchant creature you don't control. Enchanted creature can't attack. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if it has a single target, change the target to enchanted creature if able. Oh. Are these plants? No, well, they're green saplings, though. Yeah, you had to like that. I just didn't think about it. I'm like, I'm gonna take. I was fully going like, all right, I'm gonna take that play away. He's not gonna exile anything. I'm just gonna block with it and let it die. Oh, and then the enchantment is perfect because now I can't even use my royal. Although, you know, I still have plays. No one stops me. No, and he gets the commander back and he's going to protect it before I can steal it. But at least I have Avenger and he just has a bunch of 0/1s he can't do anything with. Literally all I have to do is just let you swing in the air and kill him. Ooh, I want that Seedborn Muse though. Not like that it really does anything, but I need to put a Seedborn Muse in here. I think that would be amazing, but I don't really see a point. I don't have instants and sorceries to cast on my opponent's turn. Like a Garruk or something would be nice just to untap. Let's see. What do I see? What do I foresee him doing? Why? Oh, why did you stop me? He's getting more stuff. Sylvan Library. Oh, I have to break so many enchantments. I really don't, though. Like, I really only have to let you hit him one more time. I just need to get my acidic slime to essentially guarantee that I can get to your angel. Because if I hit acidic slime, I can kill both of the enchantments that are harming me. Oh, well, that's not good. One he controls. Okay. Wait, where did my Avenger go? Oh, it's still there. I was hiding. Like the card covered up my Avengers. Like, where did my Avengers, the card that I rightfully stole, go? Man, I really need to steal that card so he can't cascade. Ah, why did you stop me? You realize you doomed us both. And like now with Seedborn Muse, he can just... he's going to be prepared no matter what I do. Okay, let me read this card very carefully. I don't care about you protect the Seedborn Muse. No, that's not what I wanted. Where is it? This one. Oh, wait, you enchanted the event. Oh, no, because... Alright, enchanted creature can... whenever an opponent casts a spell, single target, change the target to enchanted creature if able. Okay. Okay. Okay, well... 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All I have to do is wait for him to tap this. And I'm okay. Okay, okay, here's the play. Here's the play. Okay, okay. So whether I do it now or not just depends on what he's going to choose to do. 1, 2, 3. So if I need to exit plan B, I can. Yep, sure. Tap it. Tap it. I dare you to tap it. Alright, I'm not sure if it works, but we're about to find out. No, hang on. Hang on. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I want to take this. Then Avenger. Then this. Then this. Although that... No. Why did I do that? That's okay. I can kill him with this. That's okay. I'm going to give Royal +1+, so I want to take his card before he dies. Because he dies on the trigger from this. Okay, so I get a guy. Everything untaps. Avenger. No, no, he can still do it. Nah. Yeah, there's nothing. Darn, I forgot. Oh, man, I forgot. Well, it doesn't matter. He can do it, but then it's not in his hand. Okay, I still get another chance, so... And the only thing he's achieved is wasting more mana. Okay, so let's not be dumb here. Zendikar. No, hang on. Gonna take that back. No, take that back. Take that back. Oh well. Retreat. It's going to do this. Then this. Then this. So I can take this so I can at least have a body. I mean, he's got the mana to tap it again, but like I can make him do it now and he gets no value out of it. Whoop. Don't know why my game does that every now and then. He loses regardless, so it's... No, I lose my Avenger. Okay, Well. Guess that's all for this turn, boys. 4/4. Don't have anything I can even poke with. Well, you're at 32. I can't play 32 lands. You're pretty much safe. Okay, so I don't know. Honestly, like I feel like I'm pretty safe still. Like only one card in hand. You don't have anywhere near lethal. You're going to get to manipulate 2 cards. And potentially get 2 of the top 5 cards of the deck. Your general is probably your safest bet, which now costs 2 more. I can't do my tricky things because I don't have a land. I should have just killed him and then saved that whole shtick for you, but I wanted to be a little bit funny about it. I wanted to see if I could actually do some things. I wanted to keep him alive, but the one life game is real. Don't ever underestimate the one life game. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Okay. Well, you're going to get... You can destroy that. That's it. Personally, you've got bigger problems than this. Oh. Oh, I forget Royal has flying. Okay. Okay. All right, we got plays, boys. We got plays. All right, cast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, two. That is a land. A land indeed. Is a land in need. Let's see. I'm going to target the only thing I can take. No. Okay. Okay. Alright, do I risk it for a biscuit? I feel like I risk it for a biscuit. What do you think? Did he find something good in those top three, I wonder? I'm going to take back my Wall of Blossoms. Oh, wait. Ah! Good choice, sir. Good choice. Good choice, sir. You managed to save yourself from a potentially bad situation. Unfortunately, bad things still have to happen to you. 1, 2, 3. Why can't I attack with those? Oh, that's right. I just made them. Okay. I like them numbers. Let's do that. No, I got nothing. All right, 23. I like them numbers, my friend. I like those numbers. Let's see. We'll start the turn with 1 card on and 2 cards in hand. 1 is a top. You're going to have to pay 1 to play the top. One to scry the top. That leaves you 5 mana. You haven't played that other card in your hand, so it's safe to assume it's not a land. And regardless of whether you can't get your commander and another haste creature out. Yeah. The writing was on the boards. I had all the pieces. GG, man. I really had to think that one through. I probably could have played those turns a little bit smarter, but I just want to try to have a little fun with it. But that was a good game. That I enjoyed. You're making me really want to build multiple decks again just so I have different things to play, because I enjoy this deck, but people are going to get tired of this really quickly. Do I have time for another one? I do not, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we close in like 10 minutes. Or get ready to start closing in 10 minutes. Man, that was a good game. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like the counter of the counter of the Drake was an amazing play. I'm gonna give you that, like, because I was banking on drawing a land, and then no matter what creature you play, just take it instantly. Um, yeah, but hey, man, that was a good game. Cause like I don't know if you noticed, but like I was trying to play it off like super smooth, you know, just like I'm gonna keep poking at this guy. I'm not gonna mess with you. And like the whole time I'm just plotting just when I'm gonna start taking your cards too. That was an interesting game. Yeah, that was. I mean, it was really fun. It was really fun. I enjoyed that. See, that's the kind of game. Like it's like I said the other night. That's the kind of games I enjoy. Ones that are actually interactive, that take a little thought. You know, a little politics mixed in. Never a bad thing. And you're able to actually enjoy some games. That's what I want to do. Now, yeah, eventually I'll get around to building my really expensive decks again. And then I will just make a couple of videos, probably just for the channel, just to show how trolly my decks can be. But for the most part, for streams and stuff, I'm going to try to keep it really fun. I think that's pretty much what I've decided to do. But yeah, like the whole time, I was plotting, like, when am I going to start taking his stuff? Because I know that deck. Like, man, I know that deck. I played it. I played Odric. People do not like Odric. Like Odric can explode just out of nowhere. Like I don't know if you're playing like the for real like token build, or if it's just soldier triggers. But either way, like it's a good deck. Oh, absolutely. Like I said, I mean, like I've played like seriously like over the past couple years, I've played probably 30 different EDH decks because it's kind of like I explained. I'll build one, my friends will play against it 2 or 3 times. Go, no, you threw that deck together in like 15 minutes. It's more broken than something I've spent the last 5 years fine tuning. You're not allowed to play that anymore. So I take it apart, I build something else. They don't like that. I take it apart, build something else. I've played through so many decks. Like I have so many ideas of things I want to try to do, and I haven't even seriously played like for real for like the last year. I mean, we've been so busy with the store, I haven't had time to play anything. Um, so like a lot of stuff has come out that I want to play around with, like the what is it, Kenrith the Return King. Like I want to try him for my 5 color deck that I used to play. For like my Super Friends deck, my Planeswalker deck. I want to try him to see if he makes a significant difference. I don't think he will, but like just to play around with the concept, I definitely want to give that a try. Just yeah, okay, so just white weenie. So yeah, just the soldiers. Um, yeah. See, that was what mine was just Odric weenies, but it was mainly like it had the combo pieces in there, so like I could infinitely fog. So no matter what, I was safe. Build up a giant army, put tons and tons of counters. When I could kill the entire table, I would swing for game. Well, he definitely promotes group hug. But basically, what I did for my 5 color deck, because I didn't like the way that other 5 color commanders really interacted with the deck itself, I chose to go with Sliver Queen. Because again, most people, when you see Sliver Queen, you're just thinking slivers. So your mindset is already that you're going to hate this game, which was part of the joke. Um, but then when you come to find out it's Super Friends, you don't really know what to expect. And really, I never even like. I think in the 4 years I played that deck, I cast Sliver Queen 5 times. She was really just there to make bodies to block for planeswalkers. That's pretty much all she ever did. There was nothing that actually synergized with her. It was just for bodies. It was just that chump block capability. But still, like, I mean, I really never even had to use it. Because, I mean, usually by the time I needed to use it, I could just combo off. So I want to kind of see what the possibility is. And because Kenrith is a kind of group hug, like, I could probably build like 30-something decks all with different concepts with him alone. And then the fact that he's 5 colors doesn't necessarily mean you have to use all 5 colors. So, I mean, like, I could easily use, like, some kind of life gain trigger deck. I mean, he would be great for, like, a life gain deck. I would, like, I mean, if you want to, like, you could probably run him with, like, white-blue. Run all of the guys that reduce their activation costs. So you get it down to just 1 white for the gain 5 life. And then just run all the weenies that just do all the silly things when you gain life. Or you can, you know, if you want to be that troll, you play white, blue, black, which is not bad at all. And then you can run the, you know, the oh-so-hated combo, Sanguine Bond, Exquisite Blood, and then you can basically just sit there and go, I can kill the table at any time, don't make me angry. We decide whoever gives me the nicest compliment doesn't lose. Yeah, Soul Sisters, yeah. Like one of the decks I seriously want to rebuild and for online, and I want to see if there's actually any way I can improve upon it, because like I feel pretty sure I pushed that deck to its limits. But I definitely want to rebuild Sin Triplets. Like, that deck was the most hilarious thing. Like, I trolled some of the hardest combo decks in the game back then. Like, I had so many, like, professionals that were going to, like, pro tours and all kind of things that were talking about how their combo deck could out-combo me and they could beat the deck. And I'm like, sure, go ahead and try it. The theme of my deck is whatever yours does, mine does better. And it says that for a reason. And it's basically just because whatever your deck does, I'm going to copy it, steal it, and then use it against you. So it's like, oh, cool, you're a combo deck. Well, I guess I better know how your combo works because you're never going to get to use it. Cool, you run a creature-based deck? I guess I'm taking all your creatures and beating you in the face with them. You're a draw-win deck? Cool, I guess I'm going to draw out this game. Let's see, what else did I play that was actually kind of fun? I played a very budget Xedradude deck. So it's just basically group hug. You just play a bunch of bad creatures and just give them to people. People don't think anything of it. And then all of a sudden you just go enter the infinite. Draw a bunch of cards. Play, what is it? I forget his name, but you know, the guy that says if you can't draw, you win, and just go ordain or like preordain or something and just win. Or you play the card, what is it? The thing that says you get to play with the top card revealed and cast it. So it's like the one card you choose to put back with Enter the Infinite is like one red cost burn spell or something. So it's just like, I win. Oh yeah, I mean, Sin Triplets is a fun deck, and it is very annoying. Like, I forget what her name is, but it's the Artifact Sphinx chick that was like really bad a couple of years ago. Like the deck always could combo off like super consistently, like turn 3. And then I was like, okay, sure, I'll beat you with your own combo. The guy sets up, realizes my commander's in play, and goes, oh no. I'm like, go ahead. Play the card. Cast your commander. I can take it 5 different ways. You lose. And he just finally goes, yeah, I can't do anything. I mean, I had instant steal. I had creature steal. I mean, there was nothing he could do. And I'm like, yeah, see, that's what happens. You can combo. I combo harder. Yeah, see, and it's like that. You know, you have to question a deck's viability when you can't even remember the name of the card. No, I'm joking. I'm terrible at names. So, like, I can remember it instantly if I were to see it. But, yeah, I mean, like, the combo was like you play a card, you play her, make a copy, they legend out. And this is, this is back before they changed the legend rule. But it's like they legend each other out. It dies, it comes back, you cast it again, you let your actual commander go to the grave, you get it back with the copy, and you just and you basically just combo off of the fact that you get back infinite artifacts. And I'm like, okay, because let me explain how this is going to happen. I can steal the copy, I can steal the original, I'll even let you choose. You won't get both, and you won't. I like, yeah. See, okay. So I'm not alone in the bad memory. But see, and then like there was a time that me and a really close friend of mine that I played with all the time, almost like every day, just about honestly. We both played Kalia the Vast, and that was like one of the first decks I built when I first started playing Magic. Um, and it was actually really funny because our decks were essentially exact copies. Like there was like one or two card choice differences, but for the most part they were exact copies. And then it was just anybody that sat down to play with us was just like, okay, I'm just gonna lose because I can't deal with both of you. But then once I really kind of got more of the hang of the game and I started branching out, building my own stuff, my shenanigans just kind of went from there. Um, and then like what was it? I built like one of the second decks I built was Arkham Dagson. That was a funny deck in the sense that it was just you either win by turn 3 or you lose. I didn't play that often because it just wasn't very fun. That was like I pulled out Arkham when it was just a bunch of sweaty tryhards and they were just bragging about how quickly they could win a game, and I'm like, if you can't win by turn 3, I win. There aren't a lot of decks in Magic that are good EDH decks that can win on turn 3. Like no matter how hard you try, there just aren't that many. Not unless you're willing to spend like thousands of dollars for time walk and shenanigan cards. Like sure, you pull off a twin cast time walk, I lose. Like I can't do anything about that. Have I tried new Kalia? Probably not, because I'm not entirely sure how the deck has changed. I haven't actually looked at it in a while. I probably should, because I really enjoyed the deck. It was just a little too linear for me. When I build a deck, I like to be able to go option A doesn't work, let's go to option B. And Kalia was not option B friendly. Kalia was pretty much if option A doesn't work, continue option A. Like I know she got the 1-2 punch card, the little demon guy that sets your life at 1 because of his effect, and then Kalia hits for 2 and kills. So it's just like I can win on turn 4 if I have God Hand, because you have to open up correct colors, you have to open up Soul Ring, you have to open up Lightning Greaves and the demon. So it was like it was an incredibly situational deck, but it worked. And the thing is, like with Kalia, is like the longer the game goes, the more likely you're gonna lose. That was the problem. And like Kalia was cool because she cheated in cards and it got around like a lot of powerful cards' negative effects. Like I forget the name of the dragon, but like there was a dragon that says like if you cast it, the next turn you have to pay its cost again or it kills itself. But because Kalia cheated it in, you don't have to pay it the next turn. And like there was a demon that says if you cast it, discard your hand, and then because you didn't technically cast it, you don't discard. And like, and what was the I played against it. What, earlier? I think no, it wasn't earlier. It was one of the decks I played against Saturday, I believe. That played the what was it? Desecration Demon or something? The one that says everybody chooses 2 creatures, sacrifices the rest. Like, if you can steal that from a Kaalia player, they just basically sit there and lose. Because they can't play with 3 creatures maximum. Yeah. Balefire was like the big thing. And then it was, what was it? What was the red card that the deck ran? I can't remember. The one that doubled all of their damage. So instead of doing 6 to everything, you were doing 12 to everything. And that, in Magic, there's just not a lot of cards that it's going to be to 12/12. So it's pretty much Balefire nukes the entire board. Like, there just was nothing you could do. Yeah, it was Archfiend something. But, like, I know Kaalia loved that card because it just... If your opponent can't have cards to block against your army of flyers, then they can't win. And then, like, Kaalia ran, like, like one of the biggest sweaty cards in the game, just ran Iona. So it was like, if you're a single color deck, you lose. If you're a dual color deck, you probably lose. Regardless, I'm going to shut you out of your commander. And then it was like that newer angel that came out a couple of years ago that comes in, banishes or exiles for like 3 turns, and then it's just like you keep flashing it back thanks to Conjurer's Closet. And that was another one. Like, Conjurer's Closet made Kaalia broken. The fact that you could Conjurer's Closet Runescarred Demon over and over and just never stop searching for every situational card that you needed made Kaalia so broken. That's right, Furnace. Yep. Furnace of Wrath. Yep. And I think there was actually a couple of others. But like that just dealt like double combat damage. I know Aurelia did it too. So like Aurelia was one way to trigger it. And then it's like, and then you sit there and play cards like Avacyn. So it's like, my board's indestructible. I'm nuking your entire field. I'm searching for every card in the game for free. I have Lightning Greaves on Kaalia. You're not touching her. I mean, it was just... You could set Kaalia up to be, one of the worst decks to have to play against. And then, and then for so many years, like, it was just hard to play against it. And then it kind of got easier and easier, but... It's like now, like, the new power deck is, what's her name? The blue, black, green chick. I can't remember her name. But it's like the I played against her several times last week or Saturday, but I can't remember the name. But it's the blue, or not blue. Is it blue? It might be blue. It might be blue. The blue, black, green. No, it was blue, black. Yeah, it might be. I can't remember, but it's like the First Strike, Death Touch, Lifelink, or yeah, First Strike, Death Touch, Lifelink, and that became the new Kaalia. Because like there just wasn't a whole lot you could do. You had a win condition built into your commander without any help. And seeing like my friend stuck with his Kaalia for years. Like no matter what anybody else built, he stuck with Kaalia until it finally got power crept to the point where you didn't win like 4 out of 5 games. When it got to the point where like you were winning 2 out of the 5, he finally decided he was going to build something else. And he bounced around for probably a year before finding a new commander that he liked. But I mean, he was really good at maintaining that Kali. Like, he always kept looking for ways to try to beef it up. Yeah, Atraxa, that's it. Atraxa. Yeah, and he finally found Atraxa when it first came out, and it's like, okay, I can tell you already that this is going to be the new Kalia. And I kind of looked at it, and I'm like, yeah, that's going to be the new Kalia. That's going to be the new headache card. And of course, he built it, and he spent like the next 2 years building it up, trying to make it as good as he could possibly get it. Still couldn't beat my Super Friends deck. I mean, when you're not allowed to play Magic, it's kind of hard, no matter how good your commander is. When you're staring down a board of Planeswalkers that have over 1 million loyalty counters each, it's kind of difficult. You know, when you can literally sit there and just go like, turn 5, I have 50 copies of Doubling Season. You ready to give up? But yeah, so it was like the road with my deck building has gone a long way. And that's part of everything. Is just I really enjoy just toying with different things. Like for a while, I tried an elf deck. I enjoyed it. It wasn't quite as fast as I wanted it to be. I mean, elves you would think are just like super fast, but it didn't have the draw power. It didn't have quite. The problem with elves is like you don't have like quality turn fours. Like you've got great turn 3 with priest, but your turn 4s are just not that great. Like you can drop 3 or 4 cards, sure, but as far as like a quality 4 cost, you don't have. And then of course, and then like a couple years after I built that deck, Raise the Redeemed came out, and I'm like, okay, that is the commander that I've been looking for, as far as elves go. But I just didn't like the white aspect. I wanted something that was like mono green. And then like for a while I tried. For a while, like I said, I built the Odric deck. Um, I think I managed to play that for like 3 weeks before, and nobody would play with me anymore. I played. Actually, I told a friend of mine, I was like, "All right, y'all don't like this deck. Tell you what, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna build a colorless. I'm gonna go home and build a colorless Eldrazi deck in a week, and you're gonna not play me after like 4 hours." They're like, "Yeah, go ahead. That's incredibly expensive. I dare you." I went home, did it, came back. I think I played 2 whole games, and they're like, "Yeah, no, you were at 10 mana on turn 3. No." Yeah, see, that's pretty much it. Like, I needed the white because, like, what was the green white fog, and like, because like the populate cards that Rays had for support were like too good to pass up. I just don't like mixing colors with elves. Like, it doesn't work. And believe me, I tried. Like, I spent probably 6 months toying with it, just trying to make it work. I think I spent close to $700 trying to make that deck work, and it just doesn't work. But I mean, like, if you build like a completely dedicated raise, it works. I just didn't want to build dedicated raise. I didn't like the way it ran. I gave it a shot just to see if I would like it, and I just don't like it. I mean, there's nothing. I have nothing against it. I just don't like it. It's not my playstyle. Because again, it's too linear. It's just okay. If you board wipe me one good time, I lose. There's nothing. You've got nothing. If somebody comes through Cyclonic Rifts, you've got nothing. And it was just way too situational for me. see what. How much time I got? 2 minutes. Wow, I really don't. Okay, that 10 minutes went by fast. But yeah, I went through a lot of decks in the last several years. And see, and I really miss my Super Friends deck. Like, it was a lot of fun, and I had like a lot of. I probably spent $5,000 on that Super Friends deck, just fine tuning it, making it look nice, trying to foil certain things. Like, I even went through the trouble of having a friend of mine that we do business with in Belgium. I actually went through the trouble of having them make altered lands for me. That looked amazing. Just because it's like, I mean, like, even my boring basic lands look amazing. It's like not a single. There was no such thing as a boring turn. It was just, hey, look at this land. Yeah, and then like a problem. The problem I had was unfortunately about a little actually, let's see, what is it? No, October. So it was a little over a year ago now. I want to say it was like a year and a month. Like a year and a month ago, the deck got stolen. And I just kind of lost interest in trying to rebuild it. I mean, because like just the amount of work that went into it, I couldn't remember every single card. Like, I remembered the core of the deck, but all of the support that I had for it, I couldn't remember it all. And I was just like, I just don't want to put that kind of money back into it again. And as far as EDH goes, that was kind of it. Like, I am working on, just for fun. Like, I know I can't play it. Let's see if I can find it. Just for fun, I know I'm gonna have to make some alters to it, but let's see, where did I not put it in here, or did I not make it yet? Does this make it show up? Nah, huh. Do I have to actually hit? Can't remember. But yeah, it's not showing up for whatever reason. My deck isn't showing up, but like, I don't know if you may not know which one I'm talking about, but like, I had a but I'm sure you probably know about it, but the second Sunrise artifact deck that won a Pro Tour several years ago. Like, I built that just because it's like, the deck requires so much brain power, as like, this is built for me. I tweaked it a bit to fit more of my playstyle, to fit more of a consistency more than a rush. The deck worked flawlessly. Like, I never lost with the deck. And like, it just immediately, like when people would sit down and like, hey, you want to play Modern? Sure. Hey, wait a minute, what deck are you playing? This one? Nah, I'm good. Like, people immediately quit playing with me altogether. Like, no, we're not doing that. We're not sitting here for 40 minutes watching you play Magic. Like, I wanted to like rebuild that on here just for fun, and just like play like a slightly altered version, because I know some of the things got banned in it. So I know it's not going to be as good, and it's probably never going to win now, but like, I figured it would be fun to try. And then, like, if nothing else, like, I can get some friends and we can play like Vintage or something, or Legacy probably, where it wouldn't be banned and I could play the deck. Just for like one video, and they're like, okay, I satisfied your content, now we're going to play real Magic again where I don't lose. But like, I mean, like the deck was just like super fun to me because it's like everybody says, like if you don't know the ins and out of the deck, if you can't do the math perfectly, you lose. Like it was the most broken OP deck ever conceived, but unless you were a super genius and you did not mess up even a single play, you could kill yourself and not mean to. I mean, you just burn through your entire deck and realize you can't hit that last trigger and lose. Um, but I just really love that deck just because it made me think. So it's like, yeah, you know, it's like, sure, if I want to play brainless Magic, just go play Krenko Goblins and just, okay. Make an army, swing. Make an army, swing. Like, that's just not fun. I mean, it's fun just to see if it works, but like, there's just no real thought process behind it. You know, and it was kind of the same thing with Kali. Like, it was fun to learn the game with and get used to it and learn more about the cards to build on to your knowledge of the game. But after that, it was just turn things sideways, pick the card in your hand with the biggest attack, put it in play. Arkham took a lot of thought. Like, I mean, Arkham had like 4 combos, and you had to know which one was the right one at the right time. Sin Triplets basically required you to have knowledge of every deck in the format, because you had to know their deck better than they did. And Super Friends was essentially the same thing. It was just I have endless numbers of combos, and it's just how do I want to kill you? Or, you know, because I'm playing Karn Liberated, I guess we can sit here for the next 5 days and I never allow this game to end. That was probably, like, if I wanted to make people rage quit, it was just like, okay, I'm going to put you at 1, restart the game. Put you at 1 again, restart the game. I'm never going to kill you. We're going to sit here and play forever. And then it was just like, Jace, take your entire deck away. Restart the game just for fun. Turn all your things into artifact creatures with Karn. So turn all your lands into artifact creatures with Karn, so they would die. And it was just, and like the deck just had so many things it could do. It was endless. Like I could just make endless tokens. I could make endless Planeswalker emblems. I could do anything in the world. I may if I really want to do modern again, and I kind of do. Like I definitely want to build it. I may go do my Serra Ascendant build that just like 4 Soul Warden, 4 of all those little cheap 1-drops. Although didn't Lingering Souls get hit or something? I think Lingering Souls got hit. I can't remember, but I know like that day it ran 4 of those. That may have been hit, so that may mess up the synergy a little bit, but it wasn't like the focal point anyway. But yeah, so yeah, it's past time for me to go. I've got to lock up the shop. So thank you, Andrew, for coming out and playing again. It's nice talking to you. That was a wonderful game. I'm probably going to make a video on that, just a whole video for that game, cut out some of the slower bits, but I definitely want to spotlight that game because that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. So thanks again for playing, man. It was a great game. Got to do that again sometime. I'm going to try to build another deck. I'm going to see if I want to challenge myself or if I just want to build a real deck at this time. But again, I want to thank everybody for coming out to the stream. On behalf of TCG Unlimited and the whole company, I want to thank everybody for showing your support. It's a great experience being able to do this. Continue to be able to do this. We're going to do it a lot more, obviously. Again, I apologize for not being able to stream yesterday. I just had a lot going on. I had a family member that was almost had to go to a hospital, so it was just a lot of confusion, a lot of craziness going on. And then today, I did kind of have to go out of my way a little bit before I got home. before I could get back to the store to do the streams. So it was a little bit confusion, but I was like, I can't let people down. I promise streams I'm going to come through. Probably get in trouble if I don't. So, but it was a lot of fun hanging out again with all of you. Thank you for your support. We look forward to seeing you guys in the next stream. Probably won't stream tomorrow. So I'm looking at the next target stream day for Wednesday. Tuesdays are just really kind of bad in the store. We got a lot of shipments and stuff that come in and out Tuesday, so it's pretty chaotic. And then that, and it's, almost toward the end of the month, things usually pick up pretty bad. So we probably won't do anything tomorrow. But Wednesday, if everything calms back down, we should be back to normal. So we'll try to stream again Wednesday. That is the target. If something comes up and I can't, or something changes, I'll try to post a very short video just explaining the situation. So as far as what time, I usually don't get back to the store until around 7 Central Standard Time. So if I usually look to stream, it's going to be around 8 Central Standard Time at the very earliest. Sometimes, just depending on what's going on, it might be a little bit later. But that's usually the target time. If I'm going to stream at all, that's going to be the time. So yeah, let's aim for 8 o'clock Central Standard Time Wednesday. And we'll go from there. And we may be able to do it Thursday and Friday too. I'm not sure yet. We'll just see how it goes. Thursday and Friday might be affected depending on if I choose to build a new deck, because I'm going to have to take some time to do that. I might do that on stream. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Might throw together some kind of fun little soldier deck on stream to play with. I'm not sure yet. But we'll see. Like I said, we've got a lot of ideas we want to do, so we should have plenty of content coming up in the next couple weeks, and plenty of streams, plenty of videos. Of course, for not just Magic, but we want to try to satisfy everybody of all of our supported card games. So do look forward to that. And so again, one last time, thank you guys for coming out. It was a lot of fun. We'll definitely be doing this again. So until next time, guys, this has been Jamie Leonard with TCG Unlimited. Thank you and good night, guys.